Everybody, welcome to the Rough Riders here to get started. The Center Rough Riders versus the Sabine Cardinal. We see the riders are out in the field, and the first batter up is Siler Pierce for the Cardinals. Got Stockwell on the mound. He's going to come and start with a ball. Stockwell lefty. Second pitch is going to come in. That's going to be hit to third base. It's going to get past in for a base hit. So runner on first. Link playing in at third. Stockwell delivers. They're going to have a bunt. Nicely done. It's going to be only one play to first, and they're going to make that. So one out here now with a runner on second. That gives us time to set up the Rider defense tonight. We see Trenton Stockwell is pitching. We have Link at third, Wolf at second, Easton at shortstop, Greer at second, and Colin Chandler at first. In the outfield, we've got Colt Emanis, Jackson Holloway, and Kason Radley in center field. In right field. It's going to be a ball. This is going to bring up the number 3 hitter, Cale Lang. He's the first baseman for Sabine. It's a chilly night here at the shoot. Now they're going to go back. They're going to throw to Easton, and the runner is back safe. So one ball, no strikes. Stockwell delivers, and that's going to be just outside. So the count is 2-0, one out here early. To the number 3 hitter. It was Lovelet that came up and did an excellent sacrifice bunt for Sabine. That's going to, just miss. Nope, that's going to called strike. Late strike call there by the umpire, but we'll take it. Makes the count 2-1. Colorado's with another left-handed pitcher, and Stockwell. Now that was right down there. It was a nice pitch. So it's going to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here. Oh, got him with a strike 3. Iced him with the straight ahead K. That's going to bring up the 5th batter, Kellen Hill. He's pitching tonight for the Cardinals. And he's going to hit one that's going to go just foul. So count 0-1. Stockwell's going to deliver it. It's going to be hit right to left field. And Manis does not have to go far. And with that, folks, the Sabine Cardinals are retired. The first, one hit, but no runs across. We'll be back right after this.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Everybody, welcome back. We get ready to go to the bottom of the first. Sabine held scoreless, got a runner up to second, but that's as far as they get. And the starting lineup here tonight for the Rough Riders brought to you by Napa Auto Parts. We're going to have Kason Greer lead off, followed by Sutton Link. Easton Wolfman in the third spot with Stockwell, the pitcher, batting and cleanup. Then we have Lane, Holloway, and Emanis, followed by Chandler and Radney to round out the Rider starting lineup here tonight at the bat. Again, we'll look at it briefly again when the Riders go back out in the field. We have, again, Stockwell coming in, another left-handed pitcher along with Chandler, both underclassmen. Then Greer at second, Easton Wolf at shortstop, and Sutton Link at third. We have Lane behind the plate, excellent catcher. And again, this will bring up Greer. Batting over 300 for the season. I'm going to foul tip there. Bottom just dropped out of that one. So the count is no balls on one strike here. Took a few minutes to get this reset, and here we go. Fakes a bunt. I didn't see the official give a strike call, so we're going to call that a ball. 1-1. Foul tip. So 1-2 here. Greer's going to step in, dig in here. With 2 strikes, he's going to have to protect the plate. And it's going to be outside. So the count is 2-2. Here Greer leading off for the Rough Riders. No, it's going to be outside, just missed. Brings the count full. Oh, that's way outside, so that's going to be ball 4. And puts a rider on to start. Just going to bring up Link. Kind of started off slow this year at the plate, but we know that he can heat up. A 300 hitter in the past. So he's going to bunt.
Let's go, SJ. Come on, Ryder. Let's go, 4.
So we'll see if he tries to bunt again, or if he's going to swing away here. Got a decent lead at first. And he's going to fake the bunt, and here goes the throw down, and we're going to get in there easy.
Good job, 3. Nice swing. Let's go.
Called strike at the plate, so it's 0-2. But we got the runner at second. It goes behind Link.
Let's go, SJ.
Good job by the catcher for Sabine to keep that ball in front of him. That's going to be a strike three call. So it's going to bring up Easton Wolf.
Let's go, 8.
Of course, Easton betting 386 on the season. It's what you hope for out of your 3-hole hitter. So we'll see if he can't get a base knock here and drive in Greer. We'll start off with a ball just outside. And he's going to drill one right to shortstop. It's going to take a good bounce, and it's going to go over. And they're going to make the play at first, but it's going to move the runner over to third.
Let's go, Trenton.
It's 2 outs here. See if Stockwell can help himself out. So 2 outs here. Runner on third. Going to start him off. Going to call that a ball. Just off the plate. Umpire takes a second to register the strike call, so we have to hold off and make sure. Same spot, same call. So 2-0. So at this point, Stockwell could probably be choosy for what he swings at. And he's going to swing at one that's inside. That was probably ball 3. Be nice if riders can get this run home. We're always talking here about 2-out hitting and how important it is. And that's going to be in the dirt for ball 3. Again, number 5, Kellen Hill is on the mound for Sabine here in this chilly night. And he's going to throw one, and that's going to be ball 4.
Let's go, Jay.
So now runners on the corner.
Let's go, Jay.
Jaden Lane up, the number 5 hitter, our catcher. Again, Jaden, much like Sutton Link, has kind of started off slow at the plate, but we know that he's a good hitter, and we expect his average to bump up as the season goes on because he was one of the better hitters for the Riders last year. But let's see if he can't drive this run home. And they're going to start for the strike. Hill has been playing right off the plate, right off that corner. 0-1. That's going to be inside.
Let's go 2-3. Yes, sir. Yeah, we got our first flag again Friday. Parker, we're gonna play here at home.
Oh, that's going to do it. That's going to get the run home. We know here at
All right.
the Rough Rider
Good job.
shoe that something like that, it gets away. So now we have a runner at second. Two and one. And then he's going to foul that one off. So 2 and 2 here. And Lane's going to hit one. That's going to sneak through.
Let's go. Get there, corner. Let's go. Corner. All right, good job, boys.
All right, so the Riders are able to push another run across.
Good job, Jay. Miss you
Now
love.
number 6, Jackson Holloway.
Miss you love. You better tell the Marcus how to run. Be smart, Zemo. Let's go 6. Okay, see that far.
All right, still 2 outs here. And that's going to bring up Holloway. He's going to so
Let's go 6.
1 strike. That's going to miss.
You better tell him.
Talk to him.
That's your boy. That's y'all boy.
1 and 1. I've got Moten in running for Lane. So Riders have been able to push 2 runs across here after a walk, and then Lane with a base hit. It's going to be foul. Brings the count to 2 and 2.
Let's go, Z.
It's going to make the count full here. As Holloway has worked it.
Right here, 6.
Let's go, Jackson.
Got a good one right here.
See what Holloway can do here with a full count. And he's going to hit one that's going to foul. Roll just foul. So count 3 and 2 with 2 outs here. Runner on first. After the Lane base hit RBI. And that's going to do it. It's going to do it for the first. Riders able to score 2 runs with 1 hit. We'll come back right after this. It'll be the top of the second. Riders 2, Sabine Cardinal 0.
You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trip. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the housewarming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place. People come to Covington Lumbers for construction projects, and one of those, paint projects. Whether it's exterior or interior, Covington's has you covered. With the Farrell Calhoun brand, over 120 years of excellence, vivid colors.
For paint, it's Covington's.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. No, you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
Everybody, welcome back. We're going to look at a couple different things. So we're going to have a couple of folks come up. We're going to check out something here. All right, welcome back, folks. Sorry about that. We were making sure we were live and on the air. So it appears that we are. So we'll get caught up here. So it's 3-1. And we're going to walk a runner. So all right, so we're just checking a couple things out here. So it's going to be a ball. There's a nice pitch by Stockwell for a strike. Oh, there's a nice curveball, but it's going to go slow. So Wolf has got to make a throw over and got him. So good job, Wolf, and then great scoop by Chandler over there at first to get the out. So 1 out here, runner on second. This brings up Liam Abear, who's playing third base tonight. Stockwell comes in with a hard strike. Oh, nice off-speed pitch. Got him in the hole, 0-2. So Kellen Hill, the pitcher, starts off with a walk. Then Barron with a slow rotor to shortstop, and Wolf backhands it, turns and spins and fires a bullet over that's dug out by Chandler. So great defensive play there. And there we go. That's twice the ice strikeout. He iced him. So 2 outs here in the top of the second. That's going to bring up the number 8 hitter, Carson Davidson. Stockwell's going to start him off with a hard pitch, but it's going to miss. That pitch is going to be a bit inside, so it's going to be 2-0. As the sun goes down, there's still a chill in the air after this last cold front move through. It's supposed to be really pretty and warm the rest of the week. And that's going to be a comebacker right back to the pitcher. Stockwell turns, makes an easy throw to first, and that'll do it for the Cardinal in the second, as there's only one base runner from a walk. So we'll get ready to go to the bottom of the second. Riders up 2-0. We'll be right back.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. No, you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
Ricky Andrews Construction is your choice for construction projects, large or small. He's the local expert in tile work, and he'll do a painting job for you of any size.
And he can work wonders with a bathroom. Give him a call or find him on Facebook.
Hey, if you're like me, lots of stuff is collected off up at your homestead. Call it down home clutter. Well, there's a place for it. You ain't got to have a garage sale or a bonfire. You can take your down home stuff to down home storage. That's what I did.
For over a generation, Tomlin Insurance Store has provided life, home, ranch, and farm insurance for the people of Shelby County. Beginning with Judge John Tomlin and his wife Ann, new owners Matt and Mallory Snyder have cut the ribbon on a new tradition, providing insurance for farm families by farm families. In Shelby County, that's a tradition worth protecting. Tomlin Insurance Store.
All right, everybody, welcome back. We go to the bottom of the second. Here the Riders up 2-0. And that's going to bring up Colt Emanis. Emanis is going to sky one for the first out.
Now batting, number 14, Colin Chandler.
That's going to bring up Colin Chandler, who made a great play at first base earlier. They're going to start him off with a ball. That's going to miss. Outside, we've had Hill has thrown a couple of those that have just missed wildly to the outside here. So 2-0, one out. And I'll call that a strike. So 2-1. Chandler steps in. He's a lefty. Oh, and that looks good. So 2-2. Oh, and they're going to call him out on the strikeout here. The
Now batting, number 12, Kason Radney.
And it's going to bring up the number 9 here for the Rough Riders, Kason Radley. Youngster on varsity. We'll start him off outside. So 2 outs here. See if Radney can't get a little something going. It's a good pitch. Radney can't quite get squared up on it. It's a little early. Evens the count at 1 ball and 1 strike. That's going to bounce in. Little 2 balls and a strike here. And Randy's going to chop this one foul. Going to even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Again, he's still a bit early. Hill doesn't have as much velocity as we see with some pitchers, but he's got good movement. And that's going to bounce in. Count is full. Radney's done a good job to work the pitch count up. And he's going to, again, chop this one. So we'll do it again. Oh, he hits it. No, again, still just a little early on it, but that could have gotten past the first baseman for extra bases. Ooh, I think Rodney swung at ball 4 right there. Well, it's hard to say this umpire. That's generally been called a ball, but he's called a couple of those in that area strike. So you got to err on the side of caution. Oh, got him with on the outside. So that's going to do it for the Rough Riders here in the bottom of the second. No runs, no hits, no errors, but the Riders are still up 2-0 here over the Sabine Cardinals. We'll be right back.
The following fine sponsors back our area teams all season long. They include Batters Law Firm. When your case matters, it's got to be Batters. Portacool, keeping you cool with the new Apex series. And Sandy Cox State Farm, your county-wide good neighbor. NETSN and Pineywood Sports Network say thank you to the sponsors who back the Riders all year long. Ace Hardware is the place. Center Tire, always tops in tires, now expanding their service.
And Covington Lumber, your third generation supply store and lumberyard. Do you own a plot of land? If you do, no matter what the size or the makeup of that plot, Bird Forestry needs to be on your side. They like to say, it's your forest. Let Bird Forestry help you manage it.
All right, everybody, welcome back. Just a reminder of the Rider defense here this evening. Again, Stockwell is on the mound here with Lane behind the plate. Chandler, who made an excellent scoop out of the dirt at first. And Stockwell begins the third with a breaking ball that's going to miss. Sabine's got their leadoff runner on both. Oh, nice pitch there for a strike. Got their leadoff runner on in both the first and second innings and got them to second, but could get them no further. Well, fires, and that's going to hit. Wolf's going to retreat and chooses not to catch that one in the air, retreats, and then fires a strike for the first out. This is going to bring up the leadoff hitter for the Cardinals, Siler Pierce. He's playing shortstop tonight. Second big throw by Wolf this evening. So the first pitch is a ball. Stockwell delivers another fastball. That's going to be foul tipped. Pierce got just a bit of it. Gonna hit another one. That's going to go foul. Pierce led off the game with a hot shot down the third base line that got past Link into center field for Sabine's only hit. He was able to then be bunted over to second on the sacrifice, but then the Riders defense shut down the Cardinals and they could not get the run home. Stockwell with a nice hard pitch fastball, but it's going to miss. And even the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes here with 1 out. Comes back with a changeup. That's going to be a blooper. That's going to be trouble, and that's going to drop in. So Pierce is 2 for 2 here this evening. It's going to bring up Lovelet, who last time he was up, he sacrificed. See if he does it again. See if the Riders look to expect it. Chandler is holding the runner. So we got Link coming in well inside, 2 feet inside the grass. Stockwell starts Lovett off with the ball. A medium lead now, and a secondary lead is a little more. But this time Lovelet does not appear to square the bunt as he swings away there. The pitch was high outside, almost like an intentional pitch out. So it's 2-1. See if Sabine dares challenge Lane's arm. Lane's got an excellent arm behind the plate to throw out runners. There's a breaking pitch that just misses. So 3-1. Good time to run here if you're Sabine. And he's going to lose him, so he's going to put runners on first and second with 1 out, and that's going to bring up the number 3 hitter, Cale Lang, who's playing first base tonight. So a chance here for the Cardinals to do some damage. It's going to be in the dirt. It's going to be 2 balls. And that's going to be hit. That's going to go into center field. Uh-oh, it gets past Holloway. That's going to score 2. Uh-oh, we have a couple of errors. We'll see here if... So Sabine is able to tie the ball game up here in the top of the third. With a single to center field that gets past our center fielder, drives in the 2 runs, and puts Lang on second. So 0-1 here on the batter. So Stockwell can shake this off. Going to throw a fastball that's going to miss. Just going to make the count 1-2. So 1-2. A lot of strategy here. Ron's trying to set up the proper defense. It comes with it. Looked like a breaking ball. Not much break on it, but it ends up being staying up high. So it's 2-2 here with 1 out. Lane's going to call a timeout to go talk to his pitcher. Don't want to lose this guy. We had him at 1-2. Settles him down, tells him what he wants to do, and they need to get on the same page. They're going to try to do a pickoff play. Greer talks. And this is the number 4 hitter, Dangerous Lambeth, the designated hitter. He is chance to give Sabine the lead, and it's going to be a strikeout. Is it a foul tip? So that's 2 outs here now for the Sabine in the top of the third. It's going to bring up the pitcher, Hill. How they got caught. Oh, goodness gracious. Had the runner caught. We'll see if we may still get a throw here. Goodness gracious. Had him caught. So the call at the plate was a ball. Good play by Lane to pick the runner and had threw behind him and had him dead to rights. So it had been a rundown, but we cannot handle the throw, and it goes in, trickles into center field. Puts the runner on third. It's a ball. So 2 balls. That's a big deal because as good a hitter as Lang may be, he's not the quickest guy on the field. So getting him over to third may allow him to score when he might not could have scored from second. And I say that for Mr. Lang being probably somebody of the same sort as he. So the count is 3-0. And that's going to be ball 4. No, strike. They called that a strike. I thought that was going to be called low, but it's not. So 3-1. And that's going to be ball 4. So now runners on the corners. That's going to bring up number 6, Caden Barron. He's the catcher. And we have Coach coming out to talk to Stockwell. We'll take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be more Rough Rider action. This one's tightened up all of a sudden.
You know that Center Glass can fix your cracked windshield. But for the experts at Center Glass, fixing a windshield is just the beginning. Center Glass can also renovate your bathroom, turn your fixtures and shower into something entirely new and unique to your home.
Serving our communities for over a century, Farmers State Bank continues to meet the financial needs of East and Central Texas. With roots that run deep, Farmers State Bank serves as a source of financial strength to meet the needs of our neighbors. From a comprehensive range of financial products to individual service, we remain dedicated to being a true community bank. Farmers State.
All right. The first pitch is going to be in there for a strike. It's going to make the count 1-1. Huge moment here. Oh, that's a nice pitch. So 1-2. Big moment here for both teams because if a base hit for Sabine would give them the lead and the momentum. Retiring this batter. And got him with a strike 3. Twice the ice strikeout for Stockwell that ends the threat. So we've played 2.5 innings, and this ball game is tied up as we come back for the bottom of the third right after this.
JBA Financial Services brings you Coach Talk, and there's a reason for that. John Black knows that when you're preparing for an important game, you need a plan. And they'd like to be a part of the details, the X's and O's of that plan. He's put together a good team, a coaching staff that would help you and your family get where they want to go. At JBA Financial Services, they're working to secure your family's future. What's that old State Farm slogan, like a good neighbor, State Farm is there? Well, that could not be a better description than Chris Mayfield of Mayfield State Farm. Since he came to town close to 20 years ago now, he has been the quintessential good neighbor. The same thing true of his insurance agency, Chris Mayfield State Farm.
When you think Center Motor Company, Billy Don, what do you think?
Trucks, trucks, and more trucks.
They have pre-owned vehicles.
Yep, and a lot of them's are trucks from all brands, makes, and models. But the Ford trucks, man, they got a fleet of them.
Yes, they do.
Come on down to the corner of Hutcherson and Hurst, Center Motor.
Everybody, welcome back. Here we go to the bottom of the third. And we're going to be at the top of the lineup for the Rough Riders. We'll have Greer, Link, and Wolf coming up here to see what they can do so they can answer the two and get the lead back.
Now batting, number 3, Kason Greer.
Let's go 3.
So it's going to be Greer up for the Rough Riders here. It's going to be starting off with something way outside. It's going to be 2 balls. That's going to be a nice pitch. Catches that outside corner. 2-1. Going to foul that off. Evens it up at 2. Really important here for the Riders is that they can't get a base runner. And Greer was able to get on with a walk and come around and score. It's going to be ball 3. Greer did what he's supposed to do as the leadoff hitter. He got on, got around, put one of the 2 runs on the board. See if he can do it again here with full count. And that's way outside, so he's going to do it again. He's going to draw his second walk of the game.
Let's go 4.
And that's going to bring up Link.
Number 4, Sutton Link.
Let's go, SJ.
Now we'll see if the Riders try to play small ball here and see if they can try to get him over to second base in the scoring position for Wolf, or if he'll hit away. Throw over to first. Sabine worried about the same thing. And this is Link up to bat. And he does do the bunt. And he can get down. That's nicely done. We'll see if they can get the throw over. Nice barehanded play by the third baseman, Bear, who barehands the ball and is able to make the out at first. But we are able to successfully get Greer over to second for our big stick. Wolf again coming in tonight was batting .386. He's going to hit one right to second, but it's going to bounce off.
Let's go. Go back. All right.
And Greer hustles around.
Now batting, number 7, Trenton Stockwell.
From second and is able to score on that after the error. So Riders go up 3-2. One out here in the bottom of the third. Wolf takes off. He's got a huge lead. There's not even going to be a throw. It's going to be called a ball to plate. So now Wolf in scoring position. For Stockwell. At the plate. And it's 2-0. Now a quick timeout called. Once again, we'll see if Stockwell can help himself with a base knock here. There's a huge gap between second base and the second baseman. And Wolf's going to take off for third, and he's going to slide in. And there's going to be a throwing error. And Wolf, just putting pressure on the defense, is able to score the run. Riders are now up 4-2. That was a ball called at the plate. So 2-0 with one out here for Stockwell. Oh, that was a nice pitch. Must have just barely missed, but man, it looked like a nice pitch from here, but we'll take it.
Let's go, 7.
And they're going to issue a walk to Stockwell. That's going to bring up Lane, but it's also going to bring up a visit to the mound by the manager, and it looks like he may be contemplating a pitching change here. We'll see. And we do have a courtesy runner coming in for Stockwell. We'll see if he makes a pitching change or if he's just talking. Looks like he's going to make a change. Looks like he's talking to the fellas. So Hill will stay in.
Come on, Ryder. Let's go, 2-3.
Trying to see who our runner is at first. Oh, it's another bad. He's going to go through. He's going to go 3. So it's going to be a huge throw come over, and he's going to get down. Oh, wow. So that's number 5. That's Carter Tomlin for the Rough Riders, who hustles over. Oh, a pickoff play is no good, and Carter Tomlin is able to hustle from first to third. And brings up Jaden Lane at the plate. So Lane with a great opportunity here to add another run. With Tomlin at third. And he's going to take a swing, but it's going to be on the inside corner of the plate. He's makes contact, but goes almost into the Rough Rider dugout. Lane's just itching to be able to get a base knock here. And there it is. That's what we were used to seeing from Lane, that right there. That was perfect contact. Just went right back up the middle with it. And with that, the Riders score another run. And that's going to bring up Holloway. But I don't think it'll be Hill facing him, so we'll take a quick break. When we come back, it'll be more. Riders now up 5-2 here over the Sabine Cardinals.
Farmers State Bank, un nombre que conoces y en que puedes confiar. Somos sus vecinos y compañeros comunitarios. Estamos comprometidos a cumplir sus necesidades financieras, proveyendo soluciones bancarias para sus préstamos, hipotecarios, comerciales o personales. Con 120 años de servicio a nuestra comunidad, somos parte de sus rodeos, hipotecas y festivales locales. Queremos que sepas que estamos aquí para ayudarte. Visítenos en fsbctx.bank o ven a vernos hoy. Farmers State Bank, mejorando vidas y cumpliendo sueños.
When it's broken, it's got to be fixed. You've got to get from one place to the next. But wouldn't it be great if you didn't have to take out a loan to get it repaired? Don't worry, there's East Texas Auto.
Here at East Texas Auto, you can be reassured that your vehicle will be well taken care of and serviced, as communication and transparency are our #1 drivers.
Find them on Highway 96 North.
All right, everybody. So back at the plate, it's me, Jackson Holloway. There's going to be a throw down. Going to be a ball at the plate. Now we got a runner on second. I think we got Moten in for running a courtesy runner in for Lane. So we saw Carter Tomlin come in and hustle around the base, and we saw Moten here still second. So 2 balls here. The new pitcher in for Sabine. Another right-hander, and not starting off well as he has thrown 3 consecutive balls. And that'll be 4. So that's going to bring up Emanis for the Rough Riders. Colt Emanis. Runners on first and second, 1 out. Chance to do some more damage here. Try to blow this thing open. And that's a new pitcher. That's the 5th ball in a row that he's thrown. So, man, I'd be looking for one that's grooved in and try to get a strike here. Oh, he still missed. He was trying to. So that's 2 balls. Feel for this young man. So 3 balls. See if Emanis is going to take here no matter what. And he gets a strike. All right. Count is now full. That's going to be a comebacker to the mound. He's going to go to first with it. So that's going to set up runners on second and third.
Now batting, number 14, Colin Chandler.
With 2 outs for the number 8 batter, Colin Chandler. Once again, a base knock here, 2-out hit would really put the hurt on the Cardinals. That was right down the pipe for a strike. Oh, nice pitch there. Chandler down 0-2. Ooh, he looks at strike 3, so that's going to do it, folks, for the third, but the Riders able to get 3 runs on another hit and a couple of errors by Sabine. So Riders now up 5-2. We'll be right back.
You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trip. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the house warming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place. People come to Covington Lumbers for construction projects, and one of those, paint projects. Whether it's exterior or interior, Covington's has you covered. With the Farrell Calhoun brand, over 120 years of excellence, vivid colors.
For paint, it's Covington's.
Imagine what it would be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. No, you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
Behold, the chicken fried steak sandwich. This particular chicken fried steak sandwich can only be found at Diamond Bee Cafe in Center, Texas. And it pairs very well with seasoned fries and sweet tea. And if you're lucky, there'll be some of that Nana's banana pudding to go along with it. Get by Diamond Bee Cafe in Center and see the wonderful folks and all the wonderful menu items for breakfast, lunch, and dinner.
All right, we go to the top of the 4th. It's going to be Abear, Davidson, and Royce for the Cardinals. Abear with a nice hit. And he's going to start with a mighty cut for a strike. But Abear started off their rally where they were able to score 2 runs last inning. Oh, caught the corner there for strike 2. Yep. That's going to miss. There we go. That's going to be trouble. See if Stockwell can make the throw over. And got him. So the also reset. So the Sabine manager comes out, appeals to the home plate umpire, and they're going to talk about it. Well, the first base umpire was right there. He was right on it. And say he's out. Like I said, he was right there with a perfect view of the situation. So take this moment to thank our 2 umpires out here tonight. Appreciate them coming out and devoting their time. Right, whether we agree with their calls or not, we always appreciate them. And that's going to start off with a strike. And it's going to be hit to Greer. Greer, it's kind of a funny hop, but Greer's able to handle it. He's able to go over to Chandler, who's played excellent first base tonight. I mean, he's a youngster. Good, tall, left-handed player over there. Scooped a couple out. So Rider defense looks good tonight. So 2 outs here in the top of the 4th. You're going to hit that. That's going to be a run. And, Radney cannot bring it down. So that's going to be a hit. Thought Radney got a good jump on it, just couldn't quite get there. We're going to score that as a hit. This is going to bring up, it's going to believe that's going to bring up Pierce. Who's 2 for 2 tonight. So Stockwell is ahead 0-1. He's going to come back with an off-speed pitch, and it fools Pierce. He swings early. Makes the count 0-2. Got him. Got him. Iced him. Twice the ice. Strikeout number 4 here for Stockwell in the 4th. Sabine picks up a hit, but can't score anything. So after 3.5, Riders remain up 5-2.
We take our cars for granted, but what happens when they won't start, or they won't run, or they won't turn off, or you get the lights on the dash that say something's wrong and you don't know what to do with it? East Texas Auto Care. It's on Tenaha Highway as you leave town on the left, and they can take care of everything. The trained technicians understand the complicated electronics as well as the engine itself. The Mendoza family would love to take care of you and your vehicle at East Texas Auto.
Hope Community Medicine is a nonprofit faith initiative with the primary mission of providing quality health care to the people of East Texas, regardless of race, religion, socioeconomic status, or ability to pay. At Hope Community Medicine, they want to be the leading deep East Texas care provider recognized for their outstanding patient care, innovative technologies, programs, and medicines, as well as a highly motivated and distinguished staff. Hope Community Medicine, founded in faith, focused on family.
You know that Center Glass can fix your cracked windshield. But for the experts at Center Glass, fixing a windshield is just the beginning. Center Glass can also renovate your bathroom, turn your fixtures and shower into something entirely new and unique to your home.
All right, so everybody, so this is going to be Radney, Greer, and Link here in the bottom of the 4th. Radney, the number 9 hitter. See what he can do. See if he can start us off. And he's going to foul one back. Pitch comes. That's going to bounce in for a ball. Oh, he's going to foul this one up right back into the area over there where kids play. Not cool as kids playing tonight because it's a bit cold out here, but that's going to be a second strike. So 1-2 here on Radney. And Kaysen, again, is a underclassman, and so he's going to pop one straight up. Third baseman's going to come in. Oh, he misses it. And it was a fair ball, too. So Radney's going to reach on the air.
Now batting, number 3, Kaysen Greer.
That's going to bring up Greer, top of the lineup for the Rough Riders. That's unfortunate. The third baseman, and Hebert thought he had it, but it just hit right out of his glove. It was kind of tricky. There was a little bit of spin on the ball, a little English on it, and it just bounces out of his glove. First pitch to Greer is going to be a ball. And Radney's running. It's going to be a strike, but it's going to be the ball's going to go to the third base side. So Radney is in easily. It was a strike at the plate. And now, there's Greer's going to hit one. That's going to drop in. So Radney's going to come around from first and score easily. Big hit here by Greer. To get a run. So it's 6-2. Going to ring up Link. Again, no outs here. Riders get another run off. Radney gets on by an error, steals second, and then Greer is able to drive him in with a nice gapper. Big hustle by the center fielder for not going to be another high fly. This one's going to be trouble. And they do drop it. That's two of the center fielder hustling over. That's Lincoln Royce. Can't get either one of them, but just tough for those guys. But anyway, there's going to be runners at the corners now. No outs. Feel like Wolf is due. He's 0 for 2 tonight. But he did walk. Was able to score. So he has contributed, but now it's when we see him use the big stick and maybe drive in another run. Oh my. When it rains, it pours. Sabine, they still can't find it. Easton's going to get a base hit. Thinks about trying to take it to 2, but doesn't.
Now batting, number 7, Trenton Stockwell.
All right, Stockwell.
And that may be it for this pitcher. Let's see what happens. You got to feel for a team like this when you get just a string of bad things happen. And coach has to come out and just settle the guys down and say, let's just get these 2 outs. He's going to leave the pitcher in. It's going to bring up Stockwell.
Now batting,
Let's go,
number
7.
7, Trenton Stockwell.
You know, Wolf is not going to be content to stay at first. So he'll be looking to steal as quickly as possible. And I think Sabine probably knows that. They'll probably throw over. Oh, hit and run on. Runners up 8-2 here. Trying to get more. Wolf goes, throws down, and he's going to be in. So 1-1. No outs here. Wolf on second. Stockwell's going to take a cut. Going to call a ball there. So 2-2.
Let's go, 7.
Oh, he's going to hit that. That's going to fall. That's going to be down. That's going to score Wolf easy.
Now batting, number 23, Jaden Lane.
So it's 9-2 here. So Lane's up. Lane singled last time up and drove a run in. Oh, he turns on this one and hits it a mile, but it's going to be foul.
Let's go, 2-3.
So here's Lane up. Takes a hefty cut again for strike 2. Gonna need to shorten up that swing here and be protective of the plate. I'm gonna call a balk on the pitcher. That's gonna send Stockwell to second. The count remains 0-2.
Let's go, baby.
Lane's gonna hit that one in. It's gonna drop.
Go, Jay.
Lane's gonna get caught up between first and second. So Lane's going to get called out at second, but we're going to get another run.
Now batting, number 6, Jackson Holloway.
Let's go 6.
That's going to be the first out of the inning. The Riders able to put another run across. That's 10-2 here, as the Riders have put 5 up here in the bottom of the fourth. Nice pitch there for a strike. We're getting the Rough Rider radio bus ready, so we'll take that thing. All right, going to be outside. So 2-2. Oh, that's going to be up high. Going to make the count full here on Holloway. Bases are empty. 1 out. Oh, that's going to be ball 4. So Holloway is going to be issued a free pass.
Now batting, number 1,
And that's going to bring up Colt Emanis. Riders will open this up. He's going to bounce it. It's going to get past the catcher. And again, here at the shoe, something gets past the catcher, as you can almost count on another base. So 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Oh yeah, Emanis is going to drive this one into third, in the left field, and we're going to hold the runner up at third. So Holloway stays on third. Emanis with a big hit. That's actually going to bring up number 10. Mason Guerrero is coming in for batting in the number 8 spot for Chandler. We've seen Mason run a couple times. Looks like we're going to have a pitching change. So we'll take a quick break, and when we come back, it'll be more Rough Rider baseball here live on NETSN.
This is where legends rise and moments are made.
They're still on his feet. Come on, still on his feet.
From the buzzer beaters to the game winners, we bring you the action. Raw, real, relentless. We cover every angle, every story. From the streets to the stadiums,
It's going all the way.
your favorite athletes, your teams.
All right, so it wasn't a pitching change, just another talk, but Guerrero is in. They're making some calls here. What do we got? There's no runner at third now. Oh, there is a runner at third. No. Sorry about that, folks. So the ball. And Emanis is going to take second. The ball was blocked, but no throw down. So again, runners in scoring position here for Guerrero. And it's going to miss. So that's 2 balls. No strikes here on Mason. No, just missed. So 3-0. So does he have the green light, or is he going to take on this? We'll see. He takes, and it's a strike. So 3-1. Oh, let's go hit Mason. He's going to be on hit by pitch, and he'll go to first. So that's going to load the bases for Radney.
Now batting, number 12, Kason Radney.
So Kason Radney has a real opportunity here to start putting nails in the coffin in this one. Little Red Hot Chili Pepper walk-up music for him. So I was saying, Radney's underclassman made some great contributions in football season. Oh, and it's going to be a ball's going to be up, and it's going to bounce, and so Holloway's going to score easy. It almost hit him. So that's going to make it 11-2 here now with runners on second and third. And that's going to be a called strike, so it's going to even up. We have aces wild, 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here with runners on second and third. And it's going to be low. Rainey's going to sky one. That's in the gap. Let's see if it falls, and it will fall. And so that makes it 12-2.
Now batting, number 3, Kason Greer.
That's going to bring up Kason Greer now with runners on first and third. And Greer's going to foul one off. Inside. So 1-2 here on Greer, who's had a good night at the plate. Oh, they're going to call that a strike 3. Okay. So 2 outs. And that's going to bring up Link. Link, much like Wolf, is very due here. Nope. There's a breaking ball that catcher has some trouble with, but it does not go all the way to the backstop here, so no runners advance. Oh, they're going to call out a ball. That's 2-0. Bounce that in, makes the count 3-0. We'll see once again, are we have a green light or are we going to take this? And it's going to be ball 4. It's going to load the bases for Wolf. Very dangerous situation for the Sabine Cardinals. See what Wolf does here. He can really put some insurance on here to try to end this thing early. And he's going to take ball 1. So 12-2. Your Riders have scored 7 here in the 4th. Looking for more. Oh, that's it. Oh, he creamed that. Is it going to stay in the park? Is it going? Oh, it stays in the park somehow. I thought that was gone. I thought that was a DQ dinger for sure. But it's not. We are denied a DQ dinger, but that was off the top of, almost the top of the wall. So with that, the Rough Riders get 2 more off another hit. So now it's 14-2 with runners on 2nd and 3rd, and this brings up Stockwell. So if Stockwell can add a couple more insurance runs here with a base knock. We'll start him off with a ball. He's going to hit this one a mile high up in the air. Oh, and they can't get it. Sabine has had a terrible time with those plays here. So now we got runners on the corners. It's 15-2. And the coach is out talking to the team again. Like I said, it's just a tough night when you have some of these plays and you just got to shake them off. It's a tough thing. I was going to try to get Coach G to come talk to us and talk about Friday night. For you folks tuning in on Friday, the Rough Rider soccer team will begin its playoff quest to try to bring home a state championship. We start with the Crockett Bulldogs, of all people, a team that many years was in the same district as Center and in football and American football, with a great rivalry between the two programs. So 15-2 here.
Let's go, 2-3.
So we will be there. We're going to be right at the Center Rough Rider Stadium, the by-district round against the Crockett Bulldogs. Kickoff, we believe, is at 7 p.m. And Chris Walton and I will be there along with the general. They're going to start off Lane with a strike. And Lane's going to crank one deep into left field. And Sabine is able to finally get the final out. So we're going to, here we go. So after 4, Riders put 10 up. So Riders have scored 15 runs on 9 hits here with a lead 15-2 as we go to the 5th. We'll be right back.
Batters Law Firm is your first choice in personal injury law. Jeff Batters and his staff lead the way in the area with best of Nacogdoches and best of Lufkin votes over the last several years. If your case matters, it's got to be Batters.
Be like to be your tire.
That's not good, man. Watch where you're going.
It ain't easy work, so you don't want to trust it to just any old tire. No, you take your car and truck to Center Tire. It's an old tradition with a new chapter under Trey Burns, because being a tire is hard work.
Are we there yet?
People come to Covington Lumbers for construction projects, and one of those, paint projects. Whether it's exterior or interior, Covington's has you covered. With the Farrell Calhoun brand, over 120 years of excellence, vivid colors.
For paint, it's Covington's.
You know that Ace Hardware of East Texas is all the hardware you need, but there's a lot of other things they have too. Fun things for your camping trip. For the 4th of July barbecue, to the house warming in the fall, to your Christmas shopping, it's Ace Hardware, the helpful place.
Everybody, welcome back. And a new pitcher on the mound for the Rough Riders, number 8, Zy Barnes, who's coming in. We've seen him all the games we've done. He's come in and just done an absolutely terrific job. Again, like I'm saying, if next Friday night at 7 p.m., the Rough Riders will begin their playoff run in soccer, and we're going to be there hopefully all the way to state, all the way. And it begins against the Crockett Bulldogs. We're going to start off, we're going to hit a deep one. Radney's able to get under it and make the first out. So 1 pitch, 1 out. This brings up the number 3 hitter, first baseman Cale Lang. He's going to hit a hard one to Link. Link's able to snag it and over to first for easy out. So 2 pitches, 2 outs for Barnes here. Going to bring up the cleanup hitter, number 4, Colton Lambeth. He's the DH here. Barnes delivers. They're going to hit a pop-up. We're going to see if, and Radney's able to get it. And so 3 pitches, 3 outs for Zy Barnes, and that's going to be it, folks. Riders are going to win 15-2 here in 5. We'll hear from Aurora Concepts, which brings us our post-game show along with our other folks. I'm the only one here, and it's cold out here, so we're probably going to roll out here, but we'll get some interviews after this. But the Riders get a win.
At Aurora Concepts, our team of doctors and advanced practice providers are highly trained and qualified in family medicine. We strive to provide our patients guidance towards the healthiest lifestyle possible. We offer a full spectrum of family medicine, including scheduled appointment, mobile vaccine units, sports physicals, and walk-in visits with no appointment. We accept all major insurances, including Medicaid and Medicare, and we also have the most competitive self-pay rates in the area. For highly trained expert care in East Texas, choose Aurora Concepts. Let us take care of you.
When you think Center Motor Company, Billy Don, what do you think?
Trucks, and more trucks.
They have pre-owned vehicles.
Yep, and a lot of them's are trucks from all brands, makes, and models. But the Ford trucks, man, they got a fleet of them.
Yes, they do.
Come on down to the corner of Hutcherson and Hurst, Center Motor.
Everybody, welcome back to the Aurora Concepts post-game show here tonight. The Riders in the game early, in it in 5, winning 15-2 here over the Sabine Cardinals. I think JBA Financial, which will normally bring us our coach talk, but Jason Locke, the voice of the Rough Rider baseball team, who is part of the associates at JBA, is not here. He has gone to see his son up in Idaho. So good luck up there. I know he enjoys going up there to visit his family and his grandson, who is skiing at the age of, I think, 3 or something like that. He showed me some picture. It was incredible. We also thank Center Motor Company, who brings us a player of the game, and we've got a great number to choose from. We got always could be Easton Wolf, but we're going to go with our pitcher tonight, number 7, Stockwell, who came out and pitched a gem as he pitches 4 full innings, and then he has Zy Barnes comes in with 3 pitches. That's Wyndham Family Dental, something to smile about. Zy Barnes comes in, 3 pitches, 3 outs. We'll hear from Wyndham Family Dental, and when we come back, we'll close out the show.
At Wyndham Family Dental, it's always about family. Their family welcomes you. Their family takes care of you. At Wyndham Family Dental, it comes down to this.
If you have something to smile about, smile.
All right, buddy, welcome back. Again, this is the Aurora Concepts post-game show. We'll go look at the final tallies here. Riders scored 2 runs in the first. Sabine is able to tie it up in the top of the third with 2 runs of their own. But the Riders answer back with 3 in the bottom of the third and go up 5-2. Then they come out and 3 up, 3 down in the fourth, and then in the bottom of the fourth, the Riders explode with 10 runs. So the final tallies here: Sabine has 2 runs on 4 hits with 4 errors. Center scores 15 runs on 9 hits with 1 error. So Friday night, the Center Rough Rider baseball team will open district against the Bullard Panthers. Unfortunately, we will not be here because we will be up the street here covering the Center soccer team as they begin their playoff chase for a state championship, hopefully culminating in playing in Georgetown, Texas. But it all begins this Friday at Center Rough Rider Stadium against the Crockett Bulldogs. We look forward to that. We'll have Coach G, we'll have all the stuff going on. Chris Wallington will be back for that. General Grant Gregory will be with us, and who else? Who knows who else will show up? We might even get some East Texas automotor analysis from East Texas automotor man himself, Mr. Eric Mendoza. So with that, folks, again, the Riders come away tonight with an impressive 15-2 victory here over the Sabine Cardinals, and we look forward to seeing y'all Friday. Look forward to seeing y'all back in baseball once the soccer team wins the state championship. This is the counselor, Stephen Shire, saying good night.
Nobody wants to be sick, but at least at Aurora Concepts, being sick is easy. From their spacious waiting room to their experienced and friendly staff, they care about you. They listen to you. They're here for you. From start to finish, that's the experience at Aurora.
The proceeding has been a presentation of the Pineywood Sports Network, an affiliate of NETSN. God bless America, God bless our troops, and God bless each and every one of you.